All are welcome at the school. And we certainly, if you will, we have our own philosophy of education, which is based on the underlying anthropology of Western civilization as it has traditionally been interpreted and understood and passed on.
You know, St. Vincent de Paul has always had a strong reputation for academic rigor and tremendous admission in some of the finest universities in the United States. But many don't know that we also have a program that focuses on students with 504s and IEPs. And we believe in bringing those students up to the expectations that we have at St. Vincent de Paul.
The role of a teacher is not simply to convey information. It's a sacred relationship that one hopes will inspire students for the rest of their lives.
I came from a small school environment, but I think that it really gives you the opportunity to stand out and just gives you more opportunities to be involved, play sports, and it's just less competitive and just much more welcoming.
In the St. Vincent de Paul environment, I think a student that is, number one, very, very teachable. If I was coaching, I would say coachable. Someone that wants to learn, that wants to be engaged, that wants to be the very best they can be, that wants to fulfill their potential and possibly their dreams to go to a very good college. This is the place to be.
I feel that St. Vincent's is preparing me by giving me an idea of what faith is and community service is. Before this, I really didn't know much about community service, didn't know how to give back to the community, but now I do.
St. Vincent de Paul is definitely a college preparatory school. When you walk in and you get a first-hand experience of the education, it's much different than going to a public school. I went to a public school my entire life, so switching from a public school to a private school made a big difference.
St. Vincent's is just a really good school, and everything that they teach you here, from life skills to academics, will help you in any career field that you really want to go into.
I think the small environment's great. They can focus more on their academics. They can be students first, athletes second. They can play multiple sports.
The kind of student that would thrive here is the student that wants to be involved in the community of their school. Almost all of our students are involved in a sport, in a leadership program, in a service program.
One of the things that I think of is that it is, of course, a sacrifice to be able to pay for the tuition on here, but it was something that was absolutely a worthwhile sacrifice, and that not only was it reciprocated by the school community through financial aid and through scholarships that I was able to get, but really that this school has helped make me who I am today.
The real strength here is that in these high school years, they're building a foundation that will give them more options 2 or 3 years down the road in terms of, not only in terms of what schools they would want to apply to, but also schools to which they would be admitted, and above all, schools where they will get substantial financial aid.
So one of the strengths that we have, and we believe that is on par with many of the top schools in the Bay Area, is our instructional staff, our teachers. I believe we're the only school that our size, or even schools that are much larger than us, to have 4 teachers that have doctorates on our campus. And those teachers not only have the gift of intellect, they also have the gift of engagement, and how they drive these students and engage them and get them excited about learning and individualize the opportunity that every student has to learn.
Being able to talk to your teachers is so important, and I think that SV really embodies that, like just being able to feel comfortable with everyone around you.
I really truly feel like I'm not just a number here.
Considering all the students at St. Vincent de Paul, I feel that all of them are helpful, and I think they're all happy to be here. They always have a good attitude on campus. I can walk down the hallway and I just think like, wow, these kids really like being here, and so do I. I wake up in the morning and I'm like proud to say I go to St. Vincent de Paul.